Hello and welcome to Everything to Guppy, the Binding of Isaac podcast, where we're covering every item, trinket, boss, floor, character, challenge in the game. I'm Gary Butterfield, and with me, as always, is a man who's truly the shit, Will Hughes.
It me.
It you. Shit you.
Shit yeah.
Shit yeah. Fuck yeah. Welcome to the shittiest
Hey Gary, good
item
one.
so far.
And this one is the first one where I don't know entirely the proper way to pronounce it.
I have heard it said Skatole.
Yeah.
It is the mildly toxic white crystalline organic compound that occurs in feces.
Naturally in feces.
Now, oh, thank you. You don't have to add it yourself. You don't have to take a pill once a week to make sure you get it on there.
See, I was thinking more just like doing like one extra perfect squeeze to get it in there.
That's what when you think you're done, and if you keep going, it's pure Skatole. This is gross.
Well, it's an inherently gross item because it just dumps shit on Isaac's head is what it does.
It's the worst. Other than the shit transformation.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about, but this is one of the grossest physical transformations of Isaac. Useful though,
because what it does is makes most flies in the game either harmless or much less likely to hurt you.
yes, slows them down or makes them neutral. So most of them will still do contact damage, but a lot of them will just straight up change into a harmless black fly. That's great. And because, I mean, especially, remember what this was like before, like Wrath of the Lamb, before spiders were introduced
Yeah.
to the game? I don't know if you played Isaac back then, but this was incredible because...
Oh, yeah, I played it from, like, launch, so...
Yeah.
Dude, come on, don't question my e-cred.
Yeah, sorry.
My peen card.
Yeah. Chunk. That's somebody punching. That's somebody giving a Prince Albert to your P card.
Oh. How festive.
Euphemism. So this is very useful because, and also you're going to run into flies for the entire game. Like even later in the game when they cease to be like as common of a enemy, they're like adds to rooms. So you have regular shit you're dealing with, and then a bunch of flies.
Yeah. This item is also unique because of how you get it.
Oh yeah.
You can only get it by dealing with what the wiki calls the shell game beggar, which is the guy who pops up in the arcades who moves the little skulls around.
Plays a 3-skull Monty. Red will set you back. Black will get you something like a thesaurus word for a head. Yeah. That rhymes with Jack. Like snack, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack's a snack. I very rarely get this item. I don't play that guy very often.
Yeah, I only get it if I am playing as Cain and have the lucky foot, and then it becomes a decent value proposition to try to get this.
Yeah. And every once in a while you have those desperation things where you're just not getting any consumables. But the 3-skull Monty Man is just so much slower than the slot machine.
It takes forever.
Yeah. So you really have to earn it.
And then sometimes you have to protect him if he spawns a bomb on himself.
Yeah, and I think that's really fun though when that happens because it's like you're diving on a grenade to save a guy who's you're giving money to,
and who you will let's be honest, probably end up dropping a bomb on at the end.
Blowing up yourself. Yeah, I may do that. Someday we're gonna have to talk about beggars.
Yeah.
So this is really good if you can get it. I thought this actually contributed to the poop transformation, but it doesn't. It transforms to the Beelzebub, or corresponds to the Beelzebub transformation.
And Gary, I agree with you. It would, given that it is literally a big old plop of shit on Isaac's head, it feels like it should turn him into poop, not a giant fly.
The poop transformation turns him into poop. It makes him have a gigantic, pile of poop on his head.
I don't think I've ever
very
gotten
similar
that.
to this.
I don't think I've ever gotten that transformation.
It's very rare. Like that and Bob. Like there are a couple of them I almost never get.
Well, because it sounds like I'm making a couple assumptions about what items spawn it, but they sound like items I avoid.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's some of those, I mean, we'll get to them. Like some of those items are fine. I don't mind, butt bombs and the like. Like there are a couple of things I think are pretty good that you can get from it, but for the most part, I don't. I do get fly items a lot of the time though. I like attack flies. Yeah. Which we'll talk about those. So it's surprising I don't get Beelzebub more actually.
Yeah. Which is, it's a pretty like vanilla transformation, all it gives you is flight. But if you don't like, flight's that thing where if you don't have it, it's the most precious thing in the world, and if you do have it, fuck any other item that gives you flight.
It gives you flight, and then also most like the small flies will actually turn into they'll change to your side.
Ah, yes.
So it's actually awesome for Blue Baby because Blue Baby spawns flies constantly. So early on when I was having a hard time being Blue Baby, back when I was a noob, it was very nice.
Thank you for this installment of Tales of Noobs.
Yeah, back when I was a noob. When I was a noob.
Unfortunately, Gary, the way this thing spawns means there is no seed to get it.
Ooh, interesting. Do you want to make up another seed?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to, this will be an interesting, psychological test to see what my brain produces when asked to come up with a series of...
This is like a scrying method. Well, then also, what will that, if you put the seed into Isaac, what kind of items will you get? This is a way of telling the future.
Okay.
You randomly give a seed, and then everyone listening to this play this seed and tell us, what we learn about the future from, your idiot savant-like scrying method.
All right, Gary, thank you for that. That definitely will inform the seed I was already going to generate, completely randomly. All right, please prepare yourself for the ASMR.
Okay.
FUCKG. Oh, Gary, please, I'm giving a seed. RY. Now I legitimately want to know what that generates.
Yeah, I'm going to start putting in things like that too, because you could also, not to throw stones, but somebody else has a 4-letter name that I know. Gary Busey. Oh yeah, that's true as well. If you go online, you can fuck us both at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.
A+ segue.
Oh, thank you. You can actually instead give us some money once a month to the network. What else can they do?
Oh, they can also rate and review us on iTunes. Or if you don't trust the computer machines, just go out into the street and tell a friend about it.
Yeah. Write the letters column of your paper. Take out a full page ad in the New York Times.
God, I wish I had that. I always have those dreams of when I have fuck you money to just do stupid shit like that.
Yeah. I do too. And then I always think anytime you spend money, and this is me being such a fucking downer, but anytime you have that money, it's I could feed a lot of people with that money.
Yep. I also,
it just,
Gary, before we go, have you clicked on this Team Fortress 2 picture?
No, I read it, but I figured that would be on our Team Fortress cast.
Yeah, no,
so
it's just
we'd save it.
I'm looking at the shit hat, and it's really good. It's very glossy.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, this is a...
Yeah, that's extremely shiny.
Yeah, this is a what was apparently an attempt to bring some Isaac items into Team Fortress 2 as cosmetic items, one of which is shit.
Yeah. There's a little picture of the Scout with a very shiny shit helmet. It's pretty gross. Good night, everybody.
Good night.